Good afternoon, everyone. I appreciate you taking the time to come and hear me out. My name is Chad Fernandez. I work with blockgemini.com. I'm the Chief Innovation Officer over there. Block Gemini is a software development firm focusing strictly on blockchain technology. We strive to be involved in the blockchain and spearhead everything that's going on in the space. So I'll take the time to not to go on the basics and an overview of everything that the previous speakers have probably gone over with you. So it's basically a scope of understanding where we are currently in our roadmap. Block Gemini is a fairly young company. We are all software developers with over 25 years experience in the industry, but in blockchain fairly young. As you know, blockchain is, since the inception of Bitcoin, we've been around for about 5-7 years. So we started off as technology partners for initial coin offerings and different products that come out into the blockchain space. We have a proprietary ICO platform that we allow our customers to be a part of, and connecting them with third-party integrators to help them facilitate their funding process. On the other side of our business, we do enterprise blockchain solutions. One of our core products right now is a supply chain track and trace product that we've contracted with Enoch and TriStar Transport. It's a logistics firm over here that helps Enoch transport oil to and from their locations. So this is one of our core products right now that's seen a lot of growth and showing a lot of the expansion and the time saving that's involved with the inabilities of transporting oil and all the stakeholders involved. So as the CIO at Block Gemini, my job is to constantly innovate for our clients and make sure that their projects that we're taking on potentially to reinvent the way our economy functions. After all, blockchain is a highly disruptive technology, but that's easier said than done. One of our most recent projects takes a look at the real estate sector, more precisely the real estate sector in Dubai, and how blockchain can be used to solve some of the legacy issues that plague the industry. So examining the status quo of this industry brought to light a set of problems for us to solve. So firstly, the industry is heavily intermediated. So too many counterparties exist that lead to added costs and time. So the constraints here, and not to mention likely chance of investors being screwed over by their brokers and the intermediaries. So the countless fraudulent claims on property ownership and the extremely frustrating and undoubtedly costly events that occur. Me personally, I've experienced power of attorney fraud, and I've been in the case of going to court and told that I can't do anything about it. There's been a case where someone has rented an apartment that they've leased from mine, and I was told that I have to let the tenant stay there because it's not their fault and it's not my fault, but the guy who rented out my apartment got away with the funds. So how can blockchain be used to solve these issues? So combining the dynamic nature of distributed ledgers and smart contract protocols, we can create a peer-to-peer system to promote transparent interoperability between investors and relevant stakeholders on the network. So in some cases, if there's an ecosystem that you're building that's going to have a decentralized autonomous organization, or DAO as it's termed, it'll facilitate the sustenance of evolving a trust through votes made by participating nodes in the network. So additionally, like leveraging the Ethereum mainnet is one of our core technologies that we like to work with. It creates a digital ecosystem to facilitate real-time and global transactions at a minimal cost. So put it in simpler terms, we first establish a real estate investment trust in the current product that I'm about to introduce you to, where all assets included in the trust are decided through a democratic and transparent voting system between the investors. So ownership of these assets is secured on a blockchain, transparently verifiable by all participants, therefore eliminating a lot of the chances for fraud. So by using a tokenized financial instrument, like a cryptocurrency, for example, like Ethereum, to facilitate these transactions, we can reduce a very likely and potentially eliminate the barriers between investors and their assets, thereby making highly illiquid assets very liquid. So once you break down all the jargon and the complexities associated with this novel technology, the answers more often than not seem almost too obvious, but that isn't always the case, and that's where experienced companies like Block Gemini can step in to be the guiding force in getting your business to be blockchain ready. So I, for one, am excited about the opportunities that lay ahead in the coming years for the application of blockchain. And I'm proud to be a part of a driven team that is constantly striving to innovate and explore new solutions every day. So we are pleased to share our experiences and opportunities like this and learn from fellow blockchain innovators that we've heard previously. And on that note, I'd like to thank Kinguin&Friends for inviting us over here to speak with you guys, and as well as fellow speakers who we received a lot of great information from, and as well taking care of the time for you guys to listen to us. Thank you very much.